If you're new to driving in the city, especially a big, busy place like Toronto, Atlanta, or Manchester, I just want to start by saying you're not alone. I know how stressful it can feel. The traffic, the rush, the honking, the streetcars, the cyclists weaving in and out. It's a lot. I've been there. I remember the first time I drove downtown. I was gripping the wheel, heart pounding, wondering if I'd make it back home without a scratch. But here's the good news. That fear, that overwhelm, it doesn't last forever. City driving is a skill. And like any other skill, you can learn this skill as well. You just need the right mindset, some practice, and someone who believes in you. That's what this video is all about. So if you've been avoiding the city roads, this one's for you. Let's talk defensive driving, because if there's one thing that keeps you safe in the city, it's this. Here's a little mindset I teach all my students. Drive like everyone else is going to make a mistake. I know, it sounds harsh, but it's not about judging others. It's about preparing yourself. Someone might run a red light. A cyclist might sneak up beside you. A car might suddenly slam the brakes. If you're expecting it, not in a panicky way, but calmly, you're ready. You've already given yourself space. You're not tailgating. You're scanning. That's how you stay in control even when the city feels out of control. Busy places aren't just cars. It's people, families crossing the street, cyclists zipping past your blind spot, streetcars stopping in the middle of the lane. I tell my students this. Respect isn't just a social rule. It's a driving skill. When you're near a crosswalk, especially by schools or parks, take your foot off the gas. Hover it over the brake. Expect someone to appear out of nowhere, because they often do. And streetcars, if the door's open, you stop. Always. Now, let's get real. You're going to meet impatient drivers, horn-happy ones, tailgaters, people who cut you off like you don't exist. And I know it's tempting to get angry, to react, to prove a point, but here's my advice. Don't do that. Let them go. Let them pass. Let them honk. Your peace, your safety, it's worth more than a pretty moment. I always tell my students, you win when you stay calm. You're not just learning how to drive, you're learning how to stay composed in chaos, and that's a great skill to learn. Here's a tip that helped me personally. Every 5 to 10 seconds, do a scan. Rear view mirror, side mirrors, blind spot, front, left, right. Make it a rhythm, like breathing. It keeps you aware, centered, and present. And if you drive the same route every day, start noticing the patterns. Where do the cars double park? Where's that one tricky left turn? Where does traffic pile up? Knowing your route gives you an edge. You stop reacting and you start anticipating. Right turns on red are allowed, but never rush them. Always check for pedestrians, like always. I see so many drivers look left and forget to look straight ahead where someone's walking. And left turns? In Toronto, we don't always get designated turning lanes or arrows, so stay alert. Time is right. If someone's crossing late, wait. It's better to be 5 seconds late than make a risky turn. One thing that used to stress me out was parking. I would circle the block, get frustrated, and sometimes, yeah, I'll admit it, I just gave up. So now I plan. I use apps like Google Maps for the route and Spot Angels for parking. And listen, please don't leave stuff lying around in the car. Put it in the trunk or take it with you. I've had students lose backpacks and laptops just because it was visible. Parallel parking gets easier, I promise, but only if you practice when you're not under pressure. Pick a quiet street. Practice over and over. I've had students do it 10, 20, even 100 times until it clicked. Remember, you're not showing off, you're learning. You have nothing to prove. So here's my final thoughts. Driving in the city isn't easy at first, but it does get easier. You start learning the flow. You feel more at home on the roads. You stop seeing cars and chaos and start seeing rhythm and movement. City driving becomes your comfort zone. So I want to ask you, what part of city driving makes you nervous? Is it the parking, the traffic, or the honking? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. And if I can give you a personal tip or even a word of encouragement, I will. You've got this, my friend. You're learning something powerful and you're not alone. I'm right here with you on this journey. Until next time, drive safe, stay calm, and I'll see you in the next video.